name is Janai, and what even is this outfit today? What is this look? I mean, I just be trying things sometimes, you guys. The execution may not always be there. You know, it may be a little questionable, but you gotta respect the effort. Anyway, so I'm here today to react to TXT's Over the Moon dance practice and thankfully also the 41 Wings performance video. I am so happy that they came out with this. Haven't seen either of these, but I have seen both choreos several times on the music shows, and I love both songs and choreos so much. So I'm just really looking forward to this. And let me just say right now, I'm not any kind of expert in dance, so I don't know what my commentary is gonna be like. Hopefully I can find some decent things to say, but I'm more just here to appreciate it. TXT are phenomenal dancers. We have Cheonjun in this group for one, but everyone's amazing. So we're just gonna get right into it. Let me check my volume. Let's go. Look at how they come in already. So beautiful. I have to pause already. Right there, just that entrance is so beautiful. That striding they do, like all of this elongation of the legs and the arms. Look at where I saw the video. Bomgyu is like mid-air. He's standing on one leg, slanted. That's pretty amazing. But yeah, just that striding and that elongation they do in the beginning. TXT being so tall, they have such beautiful body lines, and so the choreo does such a nice job, and especially making them come in slow like that for the entrance. I remember on the music shows how that just gave each member a moment to shine, and really, you know, your focus was on them. They took their time showing everyone, you know, so that's really nice as a starting move. Let's go again. It's actually, okay. Is that the most replayed section? That makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at Yeonjun. Oh, the grace. Oh. That's such a cool move too. They're very on beat. Oh, I love it. See? I like how they mix the more jerkier kind of popping moves with, they don't stay on one for too long though. Like they'll do that, but then they'll go to like back to the elegant striding thing, you know, where they're just extending the arms and stuff. So I like that contrast because the song does have a beat at the end of the day. So it makes sense to put it in like the popping and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's such a beautiful song. Like if you look at the behind the beat, there's that beautiful music, that instrumentation. And so they do such a good job of coming up with, you know, diverse moves that fit with each element of the song. They do such a good job with, you know, just conveying the whole mood and the tone of it. Oh, Yeonjun is, yeah. I love this shirt he's wearing. It's really showing him off well. We always love a cute like partner moment. It's cute how sometimes they like high five each other and stuff. Okay, so I can't claim to know, like, remember all of the lyrics super well, but what is the reason for them doing that hand movement? Like with the face, I know it looks really cool, but like, what is it trying to convey? I know for sure they're saying like for you and like something like forever, Youngwon이, I think, right? That's the lyric right there when they do this. Maybe it's like stay with you forever or something. But what does this have to do with that, you know? If anyone knows what that's trying to convey, please let me know in the comments. But I like this move. Oh my gosh, that is such a quintessential K-pop move. I haven't seen the lip rub in a minute. You know, I referenced second gen a lot. Back in the day, okay, that was the epitome of sexy. If you wanted to show that you're a male sex symbol, you rub your lip like this. That's a very Korean thing to do, I swear. But like, I'm surprised they are bringing it back. They're really bringing back the old school. Bongyu, let me just say, all the members too have their little quirks. I don't know if you notice. Not particularly in this song. Yeongjin though, he loves to stick his tongue out. I've seen it many a time. Bongyu loves to bite his lips. So this is the perfect kind of move for him. You know, I'm glad he got to be the one to really accentuate this move. To Bongyu, that just means sexy. Like every time he does this. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. That right there has got to be one of the cutest moves I've ever seen in K-pop. That that thing they do in the second Over the Moon. To me, it reminds me of a couple things. One, it reminds me, weirdly enough, of the angel concept. It kind of looks like they're little angels trying to like lift off the air. I don't know, that's just the impression I get, okay? You might see something different. But also, it's almost like they convey the feeling of being over the moon with that move so well, like being overwhelmed. It's just like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I'm telling you, that's exactly what it calls for me. Almost like when a baby or a little child, you know, can't contain their excitement, and so they just like, they're moving their body like crazily, you know what I mean, with no kind of direction. They're just trying to do something with these overwhelming feelings. That's what it reminds me of. It's such a cute, fun move. And I like the way they also just do, you know, lift their hands up. See, even the way they're doing right now, it reminds me of soaring through the sky, almost like they're showing their wings. You know, they do such a nice job conveying the lyrics of the chorus. Let's just go back a little bit. There it is. And there it is again. Yeah, all that. Really nice. Oh, and there's the classic, you know, 9 3/4 come, you know, reference. Oh my god. Oh, I love what Kai does with his face. You and me. I love this part. I love Yeonjun's solo. And then, you know, Subin coming and supporting with that. I want to play it again. So I will probably have to play this whole video back because I'm pausing so much. But I love Subin and Yeonjun's kind of back and forth in that part of the verse, you know. And I love Yeonjun's solo. Like, basically, since I saw the music video when he was dancing in the bathroom, I really liked that part. That was for him. Oh, and these two. Cute. Always be anywhere you are. Let's go. We have no bridge, so we're going straight into the final chorus. Bongyu is doing great in his center parts. Look at him. That's an interesting move that Taeyeon did. I like how I paused them in mid-air again. That's fun. I didn't notice it at first. I know, you know, in the first time they do the chorus, they do this, which reminds us of 9 3/4. This was different. This was almost like he crawled up his face. That wasn't it. Let me see it again. I think this is the first time I'm noticing that. Yeah, it's like... I know this lyric too is supposed to be like, I'm over the moon, like, you know, kind of when you're in my arms or something. Why is he doing this during this part of the song? What could that mean? Is it just for fun? Like, it's such a weird, interesting move to do. So cute. Oh, nice. I love that finishing move. Just like we're looking in the sky, you know. There's a lot of reference to like the sky. Like, you know, that's a big theme for this comeback. And so I love all of that, just like that raising the arms up and the hands and looking up at the sky. Like, that's really great. Obviously, their choreographers do such a good job conveying the lyrics, even though some things I don't get what they're referencing or trying to convey. But it's just a really nice dance. And what they said about it being simple, like I'm pretty sure all the members were in agreement that this was a simpler choreo. It wasn't too taxing. You know, they rated it as one of the most easiest ones for them. And it's just like, it's not too much in terms of complexity, right? But it's still such a beautiful choreo. And the thing is, they really, I think a lot of the emphasis and what makes it so nice is just the emotion and those long, elegant movements. You know, it's not a lot. It almost kind of reminds me, and I think when we watch 41 Winks, it's also going to give a similar vibe. It's a little bit like those, you know, like way back in the day, like those Motown groups. They had some really like fun, they had some really fun moves that were easy to follow, these groups, but it was really about like the singing and the emotion in their voice, because back in the day, like we're talking, if y'all know what I'm talking about, this is like what, 50s or so, something like that. Back in the day, like there were a lot of groups like that, a lot of groups with several guys in them and stuff. This is before we got into like real boy bands like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys stuff. This was like the OG precursor to what boy bands would become, right? But anyway, point is that they would have a lot of flashy, nice moves, but it wasn't that much. You know, it wasn't like this hard-hitting choreo. It was more so, it was really like groovy. It really fit the beautiful songs well, because back then the emphasis was really on the singing, right? And the emotion. They would sing these songs and they would be so emotional, like lyrically, and their voices. You had to be a top-notch singer back in the day. You couldn't get away with your, you know, we didn't have all of these, I'm going off on such a tangent, but we didn't have all of this like production and stuff we could do to manipulate your voice so you would sound good no matter how limited your talent was. No, back in the day, people had real vocal talent, okay? So what I'm trying to say is that for those groups, these OG boy groups, Motown groups, a lot of it, this reminds me a lot of it, just because the moves were pretty, they were easy to follow, they were nice, they weren't too flashy, and they weren't hard hitting, but they really conveyed the emotion of the song. The emphasis was really on the feeling and the vocal talent. And so it kind of a little bit brings me back to those days. But obviously they still, I mean, not everyone could do this choreo. They're still very amazing. I am not going to go back and replay the video. I know I paused a lot in it, but I don't think I need to do that. It's a little redundant, but, and plus we've seen the choreo several times. I know all of you watched the music shows like I did, so, but I hope you at least found it satisfactory, my review of it, and hopefully you understand how much you appreciate this choreo. But we are going to go into 41 Wings special performance video. That one I might replay though, just because this is different from a dance practice. There's going to be a lot of focus on visuals and stuff. So if I have to pause a lot, I might end up replaying it. Let me just say, shout out to the person who decided this would be the coupling song. This is by far my favorite B-side on the album. This is a phenomenal album, but that's my favorite. I was so happy because I did not expect that was going to be the coupling song. That was so fun to watch on music shows. Look at Bongyu's neck. Why is even that pretty? Okay, let's go. Let me stop. Oof, pretty boy. Oh my god, this blonde hair, I can't take it. I cannot take this. Hi, Subin. Oh, what is this top he's got? Oh, teasing. Again, with just now we got a lot more like body rolls this time, but it's still a lot of kind of like striding into it. Oh yes, 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 yes. I love that so much. Oh boy, the stylist was not playing today. Dun, dun. I love how they do this on beat. Oh my gosh, we need to go back. I really like how when Yeonjun's doing this thing, let me say, when he gets his solo little spotlight moments, he does, I mean, I understand why people call him 4th gen it boy. Like, he just, you know, he is dance. Like, he just breathes this. He moves so beautifully, you know? But I like what gosh, Subin, I didn't notice. I'm not doing okay. I didn't notice his like hoodie had fell down. At this point, we should just take it off. This is too much for me. I would like to tell this stylist I hate you and love you at the same time. Anyway, but I was saying I like how what the members are doing while Ryunjin's doing this thing like that on beat. Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry guys, that's not what I meant this. This is a great shot of Yeonjun's abdominals. Am I appreciating the dance as much as I should, or am I being attacked every second by their visuals? This is the problem with performance videos, okay? This wasn't happening during the dance practice. Like, this is not okay. It's not okay, but yet I'm gonna go back. I love that. This is a bit of a sexier, harder vibe, just a little bit, than Over the Moon. This is like our more sexy, cool side. Sorry for that. I'm sick. Just in case you think I sound terrible. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. Boy, everyone is eating up their center moment. I love that. I love that jerkiness. Again, they do such a good job with mixing like the harder, more like, what is it? More like choppy kind of choreo, if that makes sense. Just like more on beat. It's the emphasis is on the beat with that more smooth, elegant kind of, elegant kind of moves. They do such a good job mixing both of them. They do that really well over here. Yeah, see? Here we go. Then jerky. Then, yeah, more smooth again. Oh yes, floor work. Oh, that's, yeah. I love when they move one member at a time, but it flows. Subin, you need to go away. That's an old school move that, like, I don't know what it's called, but the moving of the knees inside. I like how they're almost like, they're like tipping. It's almost like they're about to fall when they're so like slanted when they move. Oh. Oh yes. Excuse me. So beautiful, so nice. This was even more so of the Motown type of vibe I was talking about, because it's a very, you know, it's not overtly like in your face, but it's definitely a sexier, smoother kind of sound. So even more so, it kind of brings me back to those really old school groups, and it had more of like an R&B feel. So the vibe was just very different. I think it couples very well with Over the Moon. And we get to see like a whole other side of the members. Also, Subin is more prominent in this, which I liked, because, you know, he didn't really have a true like center and moment in Over the Moon. Not lyrically really, and definitely not like in terms of the dance. So we got to see a lot more of, like, I think it was a lot more even in terms of how much the members were shown. But this was, yeah, really nice. Sorry, like I said, I can't really speak in the best terms, definitely not professional terms when it comes to dance, but I hope you get how much I appreciate the choreo, how much I think it suits the song so well, and the members just execute every time. Like, this was nice because it gave them a little bit of a break. It wasn't anything too hard on their bodies, and so I think they really enjoyed that. It gave them a lot more room to just to almost like be a little bit freestyle with it in terms of like what they were doing with their face, you know, just adding their own little flair. You know, it's almost like they were flirting with us in 41 Winks, which totally matches with the lyrics of the song. So in this case, I will replay it one more time without pausing, just so we could appreciate this masterpiece. And also because the freaking ambulance was, passing by towards the end of my video. I don't know if you heard it. I definitely heard it. Let's just pray not a freaking another ambulance comes so that we could appreciate this properly. I held out as long as I could, but I need my cough drop now because I have the never-ending sickness. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go. Oh, you're so pretty. I can't take it, Bongyu. Stop. See what I say about him biting his lip. Bongyu plus sexy concept equals biting the lips. Subin, my god. Subin and Bongyu need to get out. There's Yeonjun with amazing abdominals and body lines. Goodness gracious. Sorry if you don't like my singing. I don't know what to tell you. What is that trying to convey, for that matter? It reminds me of the hands of a clock, but what does that have to do with our language, you know? See that flirting they're doing? That eye contact is dangerous. When's the last time I seen Subin wear earrings? That's what's throwing me off too. He hasn't done that in a long time. Yes, Yeonjun, he's so freaking hot. He has a perfect voice for R&B too. Come on. Yes, that's my baby. Yep. Fantastic. And no, I don't want you to do that. Okay. Anyway, there's not much to say. I don't know how good I did on this video, but I certainly enjoyed myself. Just let me know. Like, what did you think of the dance? Which one do you like better? Do you like 41 Winks more? Do you like Over the Moon more? If you can't choose, I totally understand. They're both quite different vibes, yet both have that same easy, smooth, beautiful kind of tone to them. You know what I mean? Even though they're conveying quite different messages. And the members just look so beautiful. Like, they're just well seasoned at this point. You know, we're like in our 5th year as a group. So at this point, this is a breeze in terms of choreography for them. But again, they also are really experienced in performance. So they have that stage presence. They know how to convey something with their eyes. They know how to own their time with the camera. You know what I mean? When the camera's on them, like, they know exactly what to do and how to captivate you. So there was no way this could be anything but amazing. So like I said, let me know your thoughts. Please comment in my comment section. And oh my gosh, can I talk today? Please also like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!